Hi everybody, we're back again. Gonna do a little how-to video. We're gonna replace this ugly old black toilet because it leaks. This is all gonna be done in real time, so the time of this video is the time it takes to replace this toilet. No editing, no funny business. So we're gonna come down here, we're gonna turn off our water supply. So we get that. We're gonna plunge all the water down.
Can you flush it?
No, just let it drink. Alrighty, then we're going to pull our here water line off. Fortunately, we have all new water lines, so our stuff comes apart very easily. Yours may not. If you have the old water lines, they're probably going to be a bear. So, now we're going to grab a couple of tools. We're going to grab this here channel locks. It's my weapon of choice. We're going to undo the toilet bolts. Once you get them loose, they'll go by hand. And now you'll notice I didn't cut the bolts off when I put a new wax ring in this toilet not very long ago because I knew I was replacing the toilet soon. So I left them long. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. So now we're going to pull them all the way off. Move the pliers. So we're going to pull these nuts all the way off so we can slip the toilet off. Pull our little spacers off. Set everything off to the side. So there's what we have holding our toilet on. I'm going to pop the cover off the tank just to make it lighter.
Boom, it's gone.
So there's the toilet off. And now, the way I like to do things, I take my handy dandy Menards bag. I buy the extra thick wax rings. You can get these new deals, rubber boots for toilets. I don't like them. I'm a wax ring kind of guy. I buy the extra thick ones because I know that my floor requires them. My floors have been lifted up. I already know that. You may not need these. So then, I pop the old wax ring off. Again, yours may not come apart this simply. My stuff's all been apart just a month ago. You know, and always inspect your toilet flange. Make sure nothing's falling apart or anything real crazy. Open up your wax ring. You're going to get your hands dirty. That's okay, people. It's okay to get your hands dirty now and again. It's a lot better than calling the old plumber up. Stick that guy right on there like so. Get your bolts back in. And there. I like to take and push it down, make sure it's all tight. I'm anal like that. Some people tell you to put your wax ring on the bottom of the toilet, then set it on the floor. I personally don't like to do it that way. I've seen a lot of toilets leak and not seal up very well doing it that way. Again, just doing what I've had good luck with. So now, I'm going to put the base of my toilet on. And obviously, weight-wise, this is going to be the heaviest part of the equation. You line your bolts up. Slip it down. And then I always like to kind of sit on the toilet, and I just kind of wiggle side to side, forward to back. Make sure that wax ring sits down. Take our bag. We're going to throw all our garbage in the bag so we have no mess. We're going to put our nuts and our hardware right back on that we just took off. Now, you'll notice I'm reusing my old original bolts, nuts, washers. Again, I just replaced all this 6 weeks ago. If your hardware is 5 years old, I would use the brand new bolts that come with your toilet. That would be my suggestion on that. Pull your bolt up so it's tight to the top of your flange. Screw your nut on. I mean, this ain't rocket science here, folks. And again, this video is completely done in real time. There's nothing funny. There's no editing. I don't know any of that kind of software even. And now, I'm actually going to grab a socket, just because it's that much easier and saves time, since we're doing this all in real time, showing you folks how long it takes. So mine happens to be a 7/16 socket. You're going to need a deep wall socket. And the way I like to do this is I'll kind of work both nuts simultaneously. So now I'll go back to this side and we'll tighten this nut down.
When he's done with that toilet,
because now this nut's going to be loose. So we're going to tighten this nut down. Then we'll come back to this side. And then we're going to go back to this side. And I will literally work it like that until I feel that the toilet's tight to the floor.
Don't.
So now you can see I'm just going back and forth little bits here. We're going to get this sucker good and tight. There, you'll see we're tight to the floor. Now, a little word to the wise that I will just throw out here for people, and maybe you'll hear different things different places, but I always tell people in my personal experiences, I have replaced hundreds of toilets. I'm not a licensed plumber by no means. We're going to put that in there as well. You over tighten these toilets, you're going to lift your flange up off of the floor, out of its place. You're going to have leaks somewhere. Be careful, don't over tighten it. So we're going to run downstairs. We'll just let this keep running in real time. I'm going to go grab the tank. We're going to hook that up. We'll have this toilet working here in just a second.
Tabitha, can you say hi?
Hi.
What should everybody do?
Go potty.
Yes, going potty's good. What should everybody do to our channel?
Subscribe to our channel. Give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah. How do you like the new toilet?
Good, because I don't like that.
That's ugly.
Yeah. And I don't like this bathtub.
Yeah, we're not doing the bathtub right now, though. That's another video.
Yeah. I think we should do that tomorrow.
Excuse me.
All right.
So, we're back with our tank. So we're going to get that on. Keep in mind, like I say, this is all real time. This box is... I didn't cut none of these boxes open prior to this video. I mean, this is all the real life deal. No editing here.
It's kind of like a LOL doll for
Here
adults.
we got our tank to bowl gasket.
Let's see.
That should go between the tank and the bowl. Self-explanatory. It is what it is.
Yes, this toilet's ugly.
So, we're going to flip this here guy over. I'm going to set this all up on my dryer here.
That's supposed to be up.
Should be 3 of these guys, and there is. Little deal telling us it's been inspected. These are going to be these guys. All right.
Mom. Mommy.
So,
This toilet
you'll see
still has water in it.
comes with a little instruction deal here. Obviously, you can see this little guy is this guy. And then you put your white deal on there. Hook on there. Oh, I can fit a socket right over the end. And then if you look closely at this little plastic nut here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I can get my socket over the end of this. Again, this is all plastic, so be careful with this stuff, folks. It's not You know, it's not your 78 Chevy pickup. You don't gotta go crazy,
Look at my
you know, ratcheting all this stuff together with your Snap-on tools.
Just put the gasket on the bottom.
And then we're gonna figure out how these gotta go through.
Your mom's shoulder.
And when I push this tank down into the bowl, I always like to hold the toilet steady with my legs. Typically, you wouldn't have a window right here, but that's just what we're working with. Oh, this is going to go on the other side, is what that is.
And these are gonna go inside.
Yep.
It's inside.
So, we're going to run this guy. This is all rubber, so when you push it in, it's going to seal up. Water ain't going to go nowhere. So we're going to put those three in there like that. And again, I'll throw out that there's no editing done. This is all just real time. I mean, however long it takes a guy to replace a toilet is what I'm doing here. Again, be careful sticking your hands in here. If you go buy a $500 toilet, this is all plastic. This stuff will break very easily. Be gentle or you're gonna have yourself a broken toilet. So then we're gonna come on the bottom side and we're gonna put these nuts on. So here,
That's upside down.
that's a nut on the bottom side. I'm going to take and screw those on real quick. If you want to hand me the one last plastic nut. No, wait, one. I got it right here. If you want to hold the middle screw, push down on it, Melissa.
Which? Okay.
So I'm just having Melissa push down on the middle screw so that I can more easily screw the nut down tight. Thank you, Melissa, for your help.
You're welcome.
Okay, you can let go. She's biting down. Okay, that one's finger tight. Now we're going to come over here on this side. This is going to be our last of the three. If you want to push down on that one as well, Melissa, on the right side.
I gotta move the.
Thank you, Melissa, for your help.
You're welcome.
So now we're going to tighten that one down. Okay, go ahead and let go. So now, I like to take and wiggle this tank around a little bit. And you'll feel all your nuts loosen up just a little bit when you wiggle it. And you'll be able to get them just a little bit tighter by hand every little wiggle of this tank.
His butt's sticking out. Still sticking out. It's still sticking out.
All right. Now we're gonna put our toilet seat on and hook up our water line.
So pretty.
Can I hold it?
Nope.
Can I please?
Not right now.
Please.
Now, same story with this. And again, I've never bought a real expensive toilet. I don't find a need. But this is all plastic, folks. It's all plastic. Don't get out your impact gun and start going crazy on this stuff. There's no need for any of that. You'll run into problems real quick. So, stab those guys through there like so. Tighten your wing nut on the bottom. Super simple. Don't need to hire a plumber. Anybody can do this right at home. So you take and you get these bad boys tightened down.
Same thing on this side.
Same thing on this side. Put the little plastic wing nut on. Tighten it on. Very simple.
Tabitha's helping too.
Tabitha's a big helper. She's kind of keeps us motivated around here.
The kitties out here.
The one thing I like about kitties are at our house is because they're so fluffy and stuff.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's very close up of Tabitha. Are you excited for the brand new toilet?
Yeah, and excited so I could go pee in it. Because I need to go potty.
Yeah. You think you get to be the first one to use it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I need to go potty